The Blanchard River. Its peaceful waters inspired the historic ballad Down by the Old Millstream. It's a centerpiece in Findlay, Ohio, so today we're going to meet with the Hancock Park District to find out one of the best ways to enjoy it. It's how to go boating on the Blanchard on this edition of Now You Know. Welcome to historic Riverside Park in Findlay, Ohio, home of the City Pool, Dudley Memorial Bandshell, and Riverside Landing, with almost 20 canoes, kayaks, and pedal boats happily waiting for your next trip on the river. To start your adventure on the river, head toward Riverside Landing, where the helpful attendant will get you suited up and ready to enjoy either pedals or paddles on the river. This is Margie, and she's one of our fabulous Hancock Parks employees, and she's out here today to tell us a little bit about how to enjoy the river. We're going to stay on it, not in it, right?
Yes, and the boats are ready. Let's go.
Okay. So Margie, tell us a little bit about how to rent boats through Riverside Landing.
Well, the Riverside Landing boat rental here at Riverside is open on weekends and holidays from 1 until 7 p.m. Obviously, the river conditions and the weather conditions do play a part in that. The livery is actually open from the end of May until the first part of September.
Okay, and how long can I have a boat out?
We do half-hour rentals, so to be able to accommodate young and old, and we rent for $5 per half hour. But if you'd like to do an all-day rental or a float trip, which would be an all-day rental, we'd be happy to make arrangements at the Park District office in advance to be able to accommodate you.
And where all can I take a boat?
Well, here at Riverside is probably the most popular place. Most people usually put in here at Riverside Park, and then they actually float down to East Point, which will take you about an hour to go down and back. If you'd like to do an all-day rental, a lot of people like to put in at Liberty Landing and float down to Blanchard Landing, and that's going to take you about 3.5 hours, so that's a pretty good trip. I think one of the best parts is being able to see the blue herons and all of the frogs and the toads and things that jump off of the rocks and stuff as you paddle along. And of course here at Riverside we have a lot of ducks, and so there's always a lot of wildlife activity going on. So it's never a boring trip down the Blanchard River.
Okay, so we're going to go over the waterfalls now, right?
Actually, you cannot go over the waterfalls here. We actually have buoys up here, so you're not allowed to go over it. And if you do start to go over it, our handy-dandy staff here at the boathouse are going to start honking a horn at you.
Paddle sports are actually the fastest growing recreational activity in the state of Ohio, which isn't surprising considering that anywhere in the state you're always within a few miles of a great body of water worth paddling. Plus it's great exercise. Statistically, nearly half of us have participated in recreational boating activities in our life. To find out more about boating on the Blanchard, you can visit the Hancock Parks website at hancockparks.com or check out the Visit Findlay website for more information. Thanks, Daniel.
Yep.
So if it's been a while since you've strapped on a life jacket, or you've never so much as sat in a canoe, now you know how to go boating on the Blanchard. So get out and go.